Hey DFW AV Solutions. My name is Alex Stemle. I'm the President and CEO of Stemle Consulting Group, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Now, most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, you're lucky because I read minds, and the answer is, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who the expert is and who isn't. I've found by giving people an easy, free attack plan of actual things that they can do to impact their business for free, it's actually resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Alex. Please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business with gaining more clientele and building higher revenue, please shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. The first thing I want to go over is something called content. Now, as you can see, I do have your website pulled up here. Very nice, very professional looking. Colors really pop. Looks good there. Now, going into content, what content is anything that you can see on this homepage, whether that be pictures, whether that be videos, whether that be any of the wordage, is all considered content. Now, Google, to get you up in that top spot on Google, they like to see between 1,000 and 1,500 words on that home page just to optimize you, okay? Now, does that mean just stack a bunch of words in there and be finished with it? No, not exactly. What they're actually looking for is something called keyword-rich content. Now, what a keyword is basically anytime you go into a search engine, for Google, for instance, and if I was to type in, audio video solutions or audio video help, those would be considered keyword phrases. So what we would want to do is take those keywords that people are typing in, the ones that people put in the most, and actually put that into your content here, okay? Now, so basically it sounds like I'm saying you can go in there and just, put as many of these things in there and it's going to automatically boost you. Many of these keywords, but it's not really, doesn't work that way. So Google actually wants everything to look organic. So there's a time and a place for each keyword. You can't put too many in there at one time. Google actually will ding you for that. That is what we call keyword stuffing. So luckily here at Stemle Consulting Group, we have an algorithm, so we know exactly where to put things, when to put things, and how many times to put them, where Google is going to optimize you at the best possible rate, okay? So we know exactly what we're doing there. Happy to help with any of that, okay? Now, I did say, you need between 1,000 to 1,500 words on there. Let's kind of see where you're sitting here. So, looks like you have 881 words on that homepage. Pretty good. It's a good start. Just get a couple more on there, and that'd be perfect. But the more words you have, the better. Absolutely. Okay, looking at that, and we'll get into some more stuff here in a little bit. But I also pulled up another company in your area, just kind of doing a lot of the same things as you. So there's Audio Video Solutions, Texas. Kind of see their page here. Kind of see what they're doing. Again, very nice, clean page. Let's see how much wordage they have in their content. So they're sitting at 842. So y'all are neck and neck when it comes to the wordage. It just comes down to the keywords. So let's see how many keywords you're actually getting found for here. So this is a program called Ahrefs. So I pay about $400 a month for this, but it gives me every analytical thing on every single website on the web to kind of show what's happening and what's not happening. So right now you're getting found for 0 keywords. That's not good. Definitely need to boost that, which is a big reason why you have this 0 here on traffic. Really nobody's going to that website a month. And websites can be great. Beautiful, everything can be phenomenal about them. They can be the most expensive things in the world. But if people do not get to the website, then they're doing you no good. So definitely need to boost that traffic, and we're going to show you different ways to do it. The first way was content with keyword-rich content, okay? So that was yours. Now back over here for Audio Video Solution Texas. Let's see where they're at. So they're sitting there only getting found for about 214 keywords. but that's still bringing them about 139 people to their website a month. Okay, it's okay. We definitely would want to get you much higher than that, obviously. And then the third company I pulled up, it's called Geeks on Site. They do a lot of the same things as you, installation, a lot of different things. But let's go ahead and look at their stuff here. So they're sitting at 1278 on the word counter here. So they're sitting right at a good spot. But let's go over and look at their analytics here. So their keywords, they're actually getting found for 54, almost 55,000 keywords. So quite a bit. It's also bringing them about 131,000 people to their website a month. So how is that all possible? Well, it just takes time to get all those keywords in and figure out exactly what people are searching for. You only want to put the stuff in that people are searching for the most. Okay, and we definitely have the ability to show you how to do that. Okay, so I don't want to harp too much on the content. We kind of know what we need to do there. Next, I want to talk about is something called GMB or Google My Business or the Map Pack. Okay, what I mean by that is anytime you go into Google, and right here I typed in audio video installation specialist Texas. Okay, so what we have here, obviously, you have a little map underneath, and then 3 businesses underneath that. Well, number 1, how do I get on this list? And number 2, how do I get up in the top 3? And why would I want to be there? Well, pretty simple. Number 1, if you're typing something into Google, generally you're looking for something. If you're anything like me, I'm kind of in a hurry to figure out what I need and I want to get it done quickly. So when I type something in, generally the 3 businesses that pop up, those are the businesses that I'm going to choose. One of those 3, I don't want to, go in and hit this view all and go through everybody's stuff. Generally, our brains teach us, or our brains train us to think, if it's in that top 3, they must be the best. Whether that's right or wrong, that's just kind of how it is with our brains and just how the way we think. So how would we get in that top 3? Well, it looks like you've already started on that, which is fantastic. So over here, the Google My Business, it looks like you've already signed up for a GMB. That's great. Now, some things that you need. I believe I only saw, there's 4 pictures here. If it pulls up for me. So yeah, it looks like we only have about 4 pictures. So we definitely need to add to that. Okay. Google likes to see about 20 plus pictures. Now, not only do they want to see the pictures there, it really helps if you put keywords behind those pictures when you're saving them. Next thing, you do have a little bit of a description here. Google likes that description to be about 500 words. That's keyword rich as well. And of course, they need hours of operation. They need phone number. They would like an exact address on there as well. Once you get all that stuff in there, you'll be moving up very, very quickly. So that's just important little things to put in there, okay? Do that. After a little bit, people start seeing you more, build more clientele, build more clicks organically coming to see you all and that website, and just be in that top 3 very quickly. Okay, so that's pretty easy to do. Now, the last thing that I really want to talk about is probably the most important when it comes to all of this, especially with getting more clientele. It's what you call the Backend SEO. Now, what that consists of are things called citations and backlinks. This is the piece that a lot of people don't know about, a lot of people don't see. Okay. Now, what a citation is a directory. Basically, it is a listing on a directory. Okay. When I say directory, I can be anything from, Google. The GMB is a directory. Facebook has a directory. There's Yellow Pages, White Pages, Home Advisor. All of these, are considered directories. You want to get on as many as absolute possible. There's thousands upon thousands out there. It just takes time to find them all, get you on there. Yelp, all these different directories. Now, basically all they want to know is, same thing as the Google My Business. Name, all the contact info, hours of operation, pictures, descriptions. Okay, get all that on there on a bunch of them, and that's going to boost your citations immensely. Okay, so that's one thing people find you more. But probably the most important when it comes to everything is something called backlinks. Now, what a backlink is anytime I can go on a website. It doesn't matter what kind of website it is, whether it's a blog, whether it's somebody's YouTube site. It can be any kind of website whatsoever, influencer post. But as long as I can go on that website and I can find an actual link to your website, that is considered a backlink. Now, Google likes to see at minimum between 250 to 350 just to start optimizing you. A lot of times you need quite a bit more to get up with the competition where you're at. Now, not all backlinks are created equal, of course. You get power. Basically, the way it works is when you have a link from their website to your website, it's giving you the power from their website as well over to you. Now, Google's very specific about this. Again, organic. So, I wouldn't want to put you all on a Pizza Hut website. Why? Because you're not slinging pizzas. It wouldn't do much for you. So we only want to put you on the best websites possible. And again, let's go over and look at our analytics here. So right now you have no backlinks. So definitely need to do something about that and the referring domains, okay? So backlinks, citations, keywords. We need to do all this stuff to start getting traffic. Let's go over here and look at Audiovisual Solutions Texas and see theirs. So it looks like they have about 2,500 backlinks right now, 260 referring domains, bringing in, again, 139 people to their website. Now, the big thing about this, I say not all backlinks are created equal. So let me show you what I mean by that. And what we do, I can actually go in and look at every single backlink that every single company has. So what you're mainly looking for is this right here. It's DR, domain rating. When you're looking at a backlink, what's good and what's bad. So it is a scale from 0 to 100. You want that number to be as close to 100 as possible, or it's really not doing much for you. For instance, there's a lot of fluff there. So it said they had 2,500, but let's kind of look, see what's actually doing anything. So right away, this number 1, there's a 1 there. That's complete fluff, not doing anything for them. A 5, nothing. 33, not good either. I mean, so far as you can see, there's not many good ones at the top. Then a 70 is okay. A 93 is great. That's what we're looking for. But then you have a 6 again, terrible. 89, great. 75, pretty good. On through. So what we do as a company, we go on and we look at every single one of these backlinks that the other companies have, and we copy the good ones. We match all the good ones. But then we go on and we add ones that we personally know are really, really powerful, that will give your website a lot of power and raise you above the competition. Our goal here at Stemle Consulting Group is not to match the competition, it is to smash the competition. So we're definitely here to help you out with that, okay? So that's pretty easy to check there. Now let's go over and check out the Geeks on site, theirs. And so as you can see, they have 11.6 thousand backlinks, okay? 1.1 thousand referring domains, again, bringing them about 131,000 people to their website a month. And again, you'll kind of see what I mean by fluff and good in here as well. So 83 starting out great with theirs, but then there's a 6, so does nothing for them. 34 not really doing much. And we'll go through basically every single one of these, our team does. So that's 230 pages. We'd go through, we'd look at every website, see what's good, see what's not, see where the power is coming, and that's how we boost you up. Okay, we go in, again, none of this stuff is overly hard. It just takes time and patience to get everything finished. Again, then this is another thing, it has to be organic. So Google does not like you, putting in too many in one month compared to other months. They want to make sure everything is done very organic, and we definitely have the tools and know the knowledge of how to do all of this for you. Okay. Now, I don't want to go too much further into this. I don't want to get in the weeds. If you do have questions and things, we're always here to help. But kind of in closing a little bit what we talked about today. Number 1, we talked about the content. Remember, we want to have about 1,500 words on that home page. And the more pages you have, the better it actually is for your website as well. That's one piece I didn't put in there because it just lets you add more keywords to be able to find more. Then we talked about the Google My Business, what needs to be added there to really boost you up in those rankings as well. And then we talked about citations and backlinks. And backlinks sometimes are referred to as link juice as well. So there's that. But yeah, the Backend SEO, which is very, very important. That's probably the biggest obstacle that people need to overcome to get over that, and then that's how you're going to get more clientele and much more revenue coming in. Okay, so you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself time, you can give me a call at 317-676-4405. And once again, my name is Alex Stemle. I'm the president and CEO of Stemle Consulting Group. And again, our number is 317-676-4405. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great one.